We played my man the thing. He was like, "What did you do? What did you do? That's not my music. Like, ain't none of this shit your music, dude. Who the fuck you think you are, man?"
Cause you got it, you obtained it.
Right. But if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it my way. My way. I'm getting you guys shows. I'm getting you guys like, okay, all right, okay. But this is what we doing with these 3 tracks. When you get some more, we'll leave them like they are.
Man, people are funny, man.
And it turned out, dude was just, I mean, he told us he was managing the goats.
Oh, the goats. Man.
You remember the goats?
Yeah.
Told us he was managing the goats. My man V, took a trip to Philly and kicked it with Stage at their crib.
Yeah.
It was like, Richard Bennett, who the fuck is that? So he came back and snapped. He was snapping like I was snapping. It was one day we was at a show. And I came in. We went backstage. I can't remember who we was backstage with. But I came in. This guy said, "Man, think of my nigga." I'm like, "Whoa, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that shit, man. Come in, man. Don't ever do that shit, man. Oh man, hey man, that's love." I'm like, ain't enough love in the motherfucking world, man.
Right.
For me to be your nigga, you know.
Right.
And he was like, "I got you back here." I'm like, dude, you know, I done been backstages. I used to run the reggae circuit.
Oh, okay.
You know, I used to kick it.
Okay.
I just fan, you know. I know how to get backstage. Dude.
Right.
You know.
You the mad thinker.
You know.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, I don't need your help for that type of shit, dude. You know, I'm just here. It's a show, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could be out there. It would have really made that big of a difference.
You want to help
Really
something
it,
real.
You know?
Yeah, it's something real. Yeah.
Just don't say no shit like that ever again. You know, he's like, "Well, motherfucker," I was like, "That sounds better."
We made some progress.
Right. You know, I be your motherfucker. I can't be your nigga, man. People might know the Avalon better as, real hip hop heads might know the Avalon better as the B-Side Cafe. Before it was the B-Side Cafe, there was an Avalon, which was a rock joint, straight rock outlet that did rock all week and brought in relatively big acts on weekends, on Belmont, like what's that shit? Belmont and right under the L.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And under the tracks. Somehow we got invited to do a show at the Avalon, right? They let us open up, and they at the Avalon actually had two sides. You know, there was a back room. They had a big show in the big room. People, I don't remember who the hell was there. Again, arrogance. And we were opening for some unheard of, it was local bands in the back room, right? We flooded the joint, you know. We went on and we had a party. Everybody just kicked it. After our show went long, you know, they basically turned us off. You know, like, y'all were done a half an hour ago. Y'all gotta, just because, like I say, how we did with the wax, you know. So we were snatching people up on the stage. You got rhymes, come on, kick it, you know. But after that, they were like, wow, because when we were done, there were people flooding into the big room that were there for us. So they grabbed us on our way out the door, like, okay, we want y'all to do another show. Like, okay, we do another show. We're trying to do a show in the back room, you know. So they're like, okay, y'all do a show in the front. You open up for so and so and so and so. I'm like, okay, all right. So opening up for our shows didn't really start till 11 at the latest. I mean, at the earliest, 12 o'clock, midnight. You know, now we getting started. They wanted us on the stage at like 9:30. You know, nobody here, dude. None of our peoples are coming. But what we did was we passed out these get in frees, you know, to see us with the big East of the Rock logo on it. And we were done by 10:30. Our crowd started coming at 11. And they went in Avalon and turned around because they found out we weren't there. The business, you know, the big wigs of the Avalon figured all of that out and was like, wow, you know, we fucked up. We should have let these guys headline because that shit didn't stop until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, okay, y'all can headline the show. So we did a show with like 3 cool ass guys with 3 rock groups in front of us, right? So it was cool, you know. And it still worked out the way they wanted it to because our crowd came, you know, when they were supposed to come.
Right.
And it's funny because for whatever reason, after that line closed. I mean, we brought in other crew. We brought in 2 other crews, Dirty Crooks and Infra Black.
Okay.
We brought them with us. You know, we didn't tell them we were doing that. But we did our show. We only did maybe 4 songs. And we just turned into a, you know, free fall with these other guys. But I mean, the crowd was what it was, but we had our peeps there, and they was back there stealing cases of beer, stealing, snatching liquor, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, we ain't mean to do that, dog, you know.
Down gets a little
Now I
wild.
ain't turned none of it down. You know, like, Margo, what you doing over there buying a beer? I'm like,